What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to talk about Resurgence. It is a game that I was trying to get my hands on, and when I heard that Portal will be releasing the EU version of it, I immediately jumped on the train to get it because I played it once and I really like this game, so immediately I got it. It's an awesome game. Video is over, go watch something else. No, please, stay. Let me tell you why I like this game. So yeah, Resurgence. What comes in a box is a lot. So you will get a rule book, first of all. And this game is a pretty easy game, pretty straightforward. This is like a bag builder where you send your workers to do different things, and everything is explained really nicely. What I like about it is I think that absolutely every card has like a explanation how it works. Even if it's scoring card, if it's card with an effect, it has its explanation. It has everything. And solo, I haven't played solo, so I don't know how it plays solo. You will have to find somebody else for that. Then you have this bag that we're going to put aside, and each player will get one of these boards, and on these boards you will build your shelter. At first, only this space is available. All of these spaces here will not be available, but you will be able to build them throughout the game. And as you build up your shelter, you will get to draw more of these workers from the bag, so you can play more workers on each turn as you are building each level of your shelter. And once you build a level, you can then build these buildings. When you have a level 3, you can build these buildings, level 4, this building, of course. And over here, you will track different resources, also up here. And down here, you will put all the missions that you fulfill, because that way you will get some rewards. And by the end of the game, and they will also be like an income each turn. And by the end of the game, maybe score you some extra points, because, the end game goal is like that. Now, each of the players will get one of these blinds to cover up their board, and they will also get one board. So how does it work? Basically, behind your blind you will have this board, and once you draw your workers from the bag, let me just quickly get some workers. Oh, I got lots of baggies. And so yeah, you have your bag. Wait, I took the pink one, so we're gonna do with the pink bag. So yeah, as I said, now I don't have to have blind over here, but the blind is really nice because it explains you all the stages of the game really nicely. Once you learn the rules, this iconography would be much clearer to you than watching it right now. But basically it explains you in the draw and assign phase. You will first, send the first player marker to the next player. You will reveal new event. You will draw however big is your shelter. That's how many you will draw from the bag. You will arrange them over here secretly. After that, there's a leadership track where you're going to see for the leadership, whoever won the leadership on one of these three, for each of these three will get some advancements on those tracks. Then you can play your cards, do the missions, whatnot. And by the end of the game, you will score some points. When the rest, you will move everything from the rest. Yeah, this is like a reset for the next round. But basically, at the start of the round, you can only draw 4 guys, and you will draw 4 of them from the bag. Now, there's way more in here right now. I'm going to show it to you. But yeah, you get these workers. Now, as you can see, they have different artworks on them, and that's important because they do different things. So all of these beard guys are just worth 1. These guys are worth 2, and then you have like the big one that's worth 3. You only have one of those, and it is this guy or girl over here. So let me just put it a little bit closer so you can see how it looks. Yeah, like this. Okay. So yeah, and as you draw them from the bag, you will put them in different sectors, and of course secretly. And why are you doing that? Because depending, if you put the most in each of these sectors, which is probably not going to happen, but if you have the majority, let's say for example, I go heavily on a blue, like I put everything in a blue sector, and I want that sector, that means that on a blue track, I'll automatically move 1, and I'm going to show you the track when I show you the board, but that means, and if I have 4 or more, so if you have a 4 plus, and over here it's 2, 4, 6, 8, so I would get to move 2. Stuff like that. So, and as you are playing these, now you will be moving these from this blue area on the blue areas on the board and try to get resources, try to recruit new guys and whatnot. So let me just quickly move these in the bag so they don't go all over the place, so I can show you the map itself. Okay, so that's basically how the game plays throughout the turns. There's a lot of cards in here. As I said, there's events that are going to happen. You also do a drafting for the starting resources, which is really awesome. And there is a bunch of cards. These are just used to cover up the spaces that are not still available in your shelter. So once you cover it up, you will get some bonuses from here. There's a bunch of cards representing all kinds of different people that you can recruit. So once you recruit some of these people in your like a shelter, you can do different things. For example, this one, if it's set into this M or red as I call it area, they will, whatever they bring back, they will also bring one bread, and you also get to put one of these guys in your bag, which is really cool. And then this one says that these guys, like this is a pilot, and these guys are counted as these girls or these type of workers, so to say, because some of the spaces require a certain type of workers, and these workers can then go onto, they're equal, so they can go into each other's spaces if you want to do so. So the chemists, once you get some oil, you will get some more oil because it's chemist, you know. And yeah, they do all kinds of different things. They are color coded also because they are connected to different things depending what you want to do with them. So the orange ones are usually for the shelters and stuff like that. So yeah, they all have different things that they can do in the game itself. So you also get a bunch of tokens, you know, to mark stuff. There's also missions that you're going to be doing throughout the game, and missions are pretty simple. They are pretty straightforward and easy to explain. This one just says that you have to have 3 medic, like 3 aid kits, or however we want to call these ones, in your shelter. You just have to have them. You don't have to give them away, and you have to have 1 bread. And this one goes, if you are in a green area on a board, you get 6 points, and then you put this under the green area on your board, which means it will bring you something by the end of the game. And there's all kinds of different quests, a lot of them. So some of them even require you to fight with mutants. You don't have to, you can be in any area as long as there's some mutants there. And there's of course some mutants there because, you know, this is like a post-apocalyptic world with mutants. What else can you do, right? So there are going to be some mutants. They're just there to like make your life a little bit heavier, so to say. Now this game also includes a small expansion encounters with these like different animals. There's like beasts and stalkers that you can encounter. I think it's a nice little expansion. You can use it immediately with the game if you want to, because it doesn't add like too much of the new stuff, so you don't know what's going on, you know, all that. And now this is the board. You probably now understand what I was talking. Like there is like a red area and like a blue area when you are playing on your board itself. Let me just find it a little bit just to refresh your memories. So yeah, you have the red, you have the blue area, and you have like this one. This one is just for your shelter. And as you are playing workers, as you can see over here, you need to come with the lowest worker possible. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is the workers with the beards are the basic workers. They can only go on their spaces and nowhere else. But if you have any of these 3, they can either go on their specific spaces or spaces of the beard guys, so to say. So this guy with the helmet can come here and get 2 gears, but he can also get here because the beard guy is like a little bit lower than him in ranking, so he can go over here for 1 gear if this is taken, or maybe you don't have enough resources to pay it, or you don't want to pay. Because when other players are on the spaces and you want to go on that space, you can. They are not blocking you, but you have to pay something, you know, so you can go on that space. And usually that is very expensive, you know, because those resources are valuable. Jesus. Those resources are available and hard to come by. So yeah, as you are going through the rounds, there's set amount of rounds. Once the game ends, when the final round is played, the game ends, and whoever has the most points is the winner. And yeah, that's like in essence how the game plays. I really like it. I like Bag Builders. Orleans is one of my favorite games. And when I heard about this one, I think I was live streaming and somebody mentioned this one. and I was able, luckily enough, to play it before I get it, and I absolutely love it. I really enjoyed the bag building of this game. The post-apocalyptic theme just brings more, because I really, really like that theme in a game. And yeah, I liked it. I really liked it. I think it's a great game where you are doing lots of different things. You are constantly blocking each other, you see what other people are doing. There's like lots of interaction between players, because I can see that somebody is building up for that quest to take it, because that will really suit them. So, and it will also suit me, for example, so I can take it before them, stuff like that. So yeah, overall, Resurgence is phenomenal bag builder, and bag builder apocalyptic game. Would you explain? I would describe it like that. My God, I'm a little bit tired, so my English is kind of, I think, breaking down. So I will wrap up this video really quickly. Yeah, I like everything about it. The encounters with the monsters, with these like what are they called? Oh my God, I forgot. Mutants. The mutants. It's really awesome, because they can block some areas that are really important to you, and you never know which areas they're going to block because it's random. And sometimes you are like hoping, please just don't go over there, I need that space, and then they just go in that space. So yeah, and then you have to like rethink all of your strategy. And the quest you are fulfilling, it's not just, okay, I can fulfill this one, I will do this one, because sometimes you want to fulfill other quests, because other quests will give you like sort of income, and they will give you different things, and you have to have like all of those quests done. So you don't want to have like income of one and only one thing. That's not good. You have to have like diversity, because you need all of those resources for different things. So keeping that balance is really cool. Overall, I think that Resurgence is really, really great game. Of course, also battling, putting the workers, hoping that you will have the majority for those areas, because you can move on this track up here, and this track can give you a lot of things. They can also give you to cull your bag, to remove those basic workers from the bag, out from the bag, so you can like draw those big guys, that worth more points sooner, and they can go on a better spaces, bring you more things. So yeah, overall, I said overall like 6 times now. Yeah, Resurgence, definitely check it out. It's a great game. I enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun bag builder. I played few in my time, and Orleans is still my favorite, but this one is close second. Orleans just has more expansions, so it's more interesting, and all that. But if these expansions show up for this one, you damn know I'm going to review them, because I can't wait to see if they are going to expand this game a little bit more with something else. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending all your precious time with me. I definitely appreciate all of that. All the likes, comments, support, subscribes. And if you consider supporting me on Patreon, it would help this channel a lot, because everything I earn over there, I just pour back into the channel, buy new equipment, better lights, better everything. I know everything looks awful now. It is because I am remodeling the rooms, and once I'm back there, everything's gonna look way cooler than this, and the sound will be definitely better, because I'm in a half empty room right now. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching, and until next time. Pozdrav.